Okay, we're back. December 11. A couple different things we're thinking about working on. What I'm going to do is, instead of just throwing this thing together, as I mentioned, Alex had to adjust my bottom pill after tweaking on the frame to get, and he had the laser deals on here to get this thing at 0, right? Or no caster, or no camber, positive or negative. That's not what I wanted. As I mentioned, I wanted it to be neutral and have him do all the tweaking to the frame. So we have that adjustment. We'd have 2 adjustments of positive as it starts to collapse again. Or naturally just gravity doing its work, right? Pulling things closer to the ground. So what are we doing today? I'm going to put the front wheels on with hubs, right? And rear hubs and wheels on. Check the air pressure in the tires. Maybe even give them a quick circumference measurement real quick. And then I'm going to put this thing on the floor. And we'll get the square like we had in the pictures before on the ground and see how it looks on the ground. And then we'll go ahead and step on it. It may not be exactly the same as sitting in the cart with your feet out here, but it really is close enough. What we found is there's a center point, a balance point. If you were just to put a piece of tube under here and lift it up, right, and get it to balance on a tube, if you put all your weight right there, it's real close to how it's going to be when you're sitting in the go-kart. Certainly will give us loaded look just as well as it would have if we put the seat in and put our butt down. We're not putting the seat back in until after doing this. Checking ground clearance. And I'm going to set you on the floor so you can see what happens when I step on it in real time. Here as well. I'll put the camera here on the floor with the hello, Robert. With the square on the floor, and so you can see what happens, to the gap, if any, what happens to the chassis as I put weight on it. And then we'll come back and we'll discuss what happened and our options. We do have options. Talked to my buddy Ed McClone down in Atlanta yesterday. He builds carts for a living, and he's been doing it a long time. He knows about tuning chassis. He has a CNC bender. He bends them, he jigs them, he welds them, he powder coats them, he sends them off. He's raced them, all kinds, dirt, asphalt, circle, sprint racing, road racing, lay down, sit up. He's done it all, and he's pretty dang good at setting up a chassis. So we got Ed's advice and opinion on some things, and we'll bring you that after we get the wheels and tires on this thing and get it on the ground. Talk to y'all in a bit.